Hello you guys, so today I am going to tell you something that has happened to me, a very true story. I am not lying, I'm saying the truth. You know, I freak out to this day of what happened to me that one night. Before I go into the story, I want to tell you guys about it. People have been experiencing it in so many different ways. They sometimes can't breathe, they sometimes see things, hear things, and so forth.
See it. They are awake, and it is real. Science, psychology, and religion have all grappled with this phenomenon. Can any explain the mystery of the entity?
I still get sleep paralysis till this day. It's not as bad as that one day of the first time that it has happened to me. It's happened to me like 5 times, I say. I would sometimes wake up and I would feel like I'm in my dream still, but at the same time I'm awake. So I actually see my walls, I actually see the lights, I actually see everything around me. I do get scared that it will happen to me again, and I just hope that won't happen. I hope it gets better. And for the people who are dealing with it, I would like to hear y'all's story down in the comments, because I want to know, like, I'm not the only one having this. If you guys haven't had it, then tell me if you know anyone else who has had that experience before. But yeah, so here's the story, guys. And of course, I got my candle because it is a true scary story that has happened to me. So I'm lighting up this candle because, yeah, I don't know why. But let's get lit. Hold on. And there you go, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy the story. Here it is. This was during my high school years. I was 16 years old, sleeping in the pitch dark. It is so dark in my room. It seems that my eyes are already closed shut, but are still open and awake. I am one of those people that sleep with the fan on high. I just can't sleep in silence. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was already asleep. In my dream, I was walking down the aisle on my wedding day with nice sweet music, wearing a beautiful gown. I looked around and saw my relatives and strangers standing up, having the biggest smile on their face. It was a good dream for a moment. I was finally at the front. The person I was going to marry had no face. I couldn't see them, but the rest of their body were visible. All of a sudden, someone wearing a black robe and hood started walking towards me. I couldn't see them, but their pale hand. They handed me a note. I opened it and saw the most terrifying thing ever. It was a picture of the woods. Inside the woods was a monster. And when I saw that monster, I mean the most evil thing you can see. I was so terrified of that. The picture started to light on fire. I woke up instantly. My eyes were open wide. I hear my fan on. The room is still dark and black. This is where it gets more scary and confusing. But I promise you, this is the truth. I tried moving my arms and legs. The only thing I could move was my eyes, but once again it was black. My bed started shaking and moving, and not because I was moving because I couldn't. It rocked back and forth, but not side to side, which is more strange. I was trying to scream for help, but I couldn't move my mouth. My heart was beating so fast that I felt it coming out of my chest. My legs started to open by itself. All I can do is pray for this to go away. And so I did. While I was praying so hard, I can still hear the fan on, and my eyes are still moving. After a very long time, it finally stopped. I ran outside of my room crying and breaking down. I stayed up all night because I didn't want to go back in that dark room. Ever since that episode, I couldn't sleep in the dark. I was too scared that it would happen again. Eventually, a few months go by. I was comfortable sleeping in the dark until one day, something else happened. Ooh, it smells so good. So that's the end of my story, guys. And hit the like button if you want me to say more scared stories like that, because honestly, I have a ton more. Yeah, I'm still terrified to this day. So I'm 100% honest with you guys. Like, that actually happened to me. So thank you guys, and